Good evening, everyone. So again, today we are going to discuss two images of ppdt or tt, whichever you think about it. So as you seeing the image on the screen, so it was image in which we are seeing two character. One is security guard who is sitting, and one is the male, a young entrepreneur, or maybe someone else who is our hero. We would consider whatever we want. And there is a poster on which bank is written, so it is mentioned that it was a bank. We don't have to make some assumption for it. And there is also a board on which no vacancy is written. If we also notice, then we saw that the security guard didn't stand when the man is visited, so he is not a manager of the bank, or maybe he is not a employee of the bank. If some manager or employee will come, it's obvious that the security guard will greet him. So it was my perception. If you have perceived some different thing, then please let me know, so I can also correct myself about it. Now we are going to discuss the actions or some of the themes for this. So for this image, we are going to discuss many themes, made some of high level, average or low level. That's up to you. Which theme you want to promote ahead. So firstly, to consider all the things, I will go with the job. Like my hero Raman, who saw an advertisement for the job application, so he went to the bank where he applied for the job. After applying, he didn't selected, so he work on his weakness. He gained a lot of skills. After doing some practice, he again applied for the job and got the job. One theme is that in which we are not avoiding any situation like no vacancy board and anything. And similar thing with the same thing, I will go like Raman, who get to know there was a vacancies in the bank, but when he came, he saw that there is no vacancy in the bank, all vacancies are filled. So he greet the guard. After that, ask him to arrange a meeting with the manager. After communicating with manager, he showed him his diplomas, tell him about his skills, and convince him to get a job. After that, the manager showed that there is some vacancies in the other branch of the bank. So Raman got a job there. We can also go like that. It is also a theme. Or for the third theme, for this again theme, we can go like Raman, who was a commerce student. He want to do some internship, so he want to join. He was go to the bank. After that, he discuss. He talked to the manager, and he got some work in the bank for his internship. After that, he completed the internship and also help bank people by doing their help. It is also a internship theme in which we are avoiding the no vacancy scheme, obviously. Or for the job, we can say that if we consider, then we can move like that. He was going for the job of the loan, like some field agents. So Raman went there. There was no vacancy left for the desk job in the bank. So Raman communicate to the manager, and he got a field job. If you guys, I hope you guys knows about the field job. If you don't know, then please write in the comment section. I will let you know. Or you can also Google, use ChatGPT for knowing the field jobs. Or this is also a theme. For fourth theme, I can move like that. Also it was some funny theme, but I can go like Raman was a manager of some other branch. He got to know that his similar his banks, some different branch opened some vacancies for a clerk post. So he would decided to go there. in the and saw the joining saw the process interviewing process. When he go there, he saw that the bank's vacancies are full and the interviews are not going on. So Raman talked to the other bank's manager. After that, he told him that some of the vacancies are empty in his bank. So he conducted interview for his bank's post and he fulfilled the post. He fulfilled the posts. So other manager, his role of other manager. So we are also seeing a shoot boot. So these are the 4 themes that I got. Now I will tell you some funny thing. When you go to the examination center, so when you come back after giving the exam, then you saw that many people are withdrawing, not withdrawing, many people are distributing pamphlets there for their advertisement of their coaching university. Like if your paper is not good, you can come there for the preparation. So like Raman was my hero and who was distributing pamphlets. If you are not getting selected, please come to my coaching. I will guide you toward the selection. Don't consider this team. It was a funny theme. Now for other theme, we can also ignore the no vacancy word. Then we can go with that Raman was a student who has some work in the bank. So he went to the bank, greet the guard, ask about the no vacancies board. When we have to somehow mention this board because he was predominantly shown in the picture. So we can say that our hero asked that in the recent time some interviews goes on in the bank. He asked the details about it so that he got to know about the future. So after discussing some, he went to the bank. After that he seek advice or discuss it out. Now for which work he can come for some scholarship related issues, like some document in the scholarship or some updatation for in his document for the scholarship, or some banking related issue like ATM form, number change, or maybe some nominee. He want to change his nominee or he want to add his nominee in his bank account. Or one more good theme is like education loan. Raman want to go abroad for his higher studies, so he want a financial support. So he went to the loan. We went to the bank for finance for seeking financial help. He asked the guard about the desk where he finds such help. After that, he go to the desk, seek the advisors. After that, he fulfill all the documents. He show them the documents or completed all the process. He got education loan. For this, we can go on the Google. We can detailedly saw the processes, how we can apply for a bank for a loan, how we can got a education loan, and what was the rates of the education loan. So this is how we can go for like that. One more thing, that he was a entrepreneur, and for his startup he want some loan. So he visited bank for the loan. There he saw that there is a board of no vacancy. So he asked to the manager that in his startup some of the vacancies are empty and he wants some people who can manage his accounts. So he asked managers some details about the people who are not selected or who has not got a job due to the limited number of seats. So he asked the details. After that, he invited the people for the interview and then choose the best people for his job and provided the jobs, or also completed his works simultaneously in the bank for the loan, like some of the government initiative for the MSME sectors. So he applied for that. Or maybe theme like or we can go with like that. In this we can also add some account opening theme, like he went for the opening an account, or many more. Or in this, maybe he is working in the bank like as a field agent previously, not going to seeking the job. He is working in the field agent. So after completing his work, he is completing his daily target. He is returning to the bank After where he saw some no vacancy board. After that he said that he want some people to help him out, and he asked the manager for some more vacancies. After that the manager again publish a advertisement for the field job vacancies. So my story goes like that. We can also go in this way, but it is some low level theme, or maybe don't relate with the, I think all the above two or three themes goes best with this image. If you know some other themes for this image, please let me know. So this is the second image of our today's TAT. So let's see this image, observe this image in which you saw five characters whose hands are like in surprising position, and one people is standing in front of them. One hand is in pocket like he was announcing something, or informing them about something. On his set you saw that there was a flag like flag which was placed on its set. So you can also saw that. If you consider, now we are going to discuss themes on this image. As we know, we considered the details in the image. After that it was also common image in which everyone can perceive different things. Everybody's perception will be vary on how they are going to write this story on this image, or which actions they know and which work they have uh, do participated in the school or any other place. Like for this, firstly I can go like some announcement, like he is announcing something to his friends or others. Second thing, I will go like the speech preparation. Maybe he was participating in some Republic Day or some Independence Day function, so he was giving a speech there. So he was preparing for the speech, and uh, he also asked his friends to listen his speech and tell him how he was doing. Maybe he was not justifying, but he was practicing in his friends, using their help, and also updating his news with the new, also taking knowledge of his friends. Now after that we can organize something like some annual function, blood donation camp, or some intra college competition, farewell, and many more things. Like, and for just like when you come and when you come and immediately say that to your friend, please come here, I have news for you, and you say that we are going to organize a annual function, going a camp, then they're so like how we can going to do that. After that he convinced them that we are going to doing in this way. They divide the task, they decide which people is going to do what work. So that's how we can justify the uh, hands and all thing in the image. For fourth theme, I can go with like they have a task to prepare a report like ground survey report. They are in college, their class teacher gave them a task, said that you have to prepare a report on many things like civic science, or some pollution in their area, some issues in their area, like drainage related issue, like drainage, current topic AQI, how to curb the AQI, how we can use the natural resource to use them, or many survey are land survey and etc. Whichever you want, you have idea about it. Or we can also go with the theme of like cleanliness drive. It is evergreen theme. When you don't know, you can go with it, but it was a low level theme because everyone is writing that. And we can, so that they said they are planning to execute a cleanliness drive in their area. So they are preparing for this. I asked his friend about their help. After that they have to, we can go with some practicing theme. like there is a competition going on in their school, so he asked his friend to, so we have to take part in that and we have to win the competition. So they are making a plan how to practice. If there was some sports, then they are going to prepare by daily practicing. Like they have decided a time in the morning, in the evening, they all should meet. After that they should practice. They should divide themselves in the teams. They decided which sports they have to participate individually, which sports they will play in the team. So they have done all these actions. They also took help from the online sources, gain the skills. They also took help of the sports teacher in the college. So this was the all actions we can include in this. Or we can go with the theme of like trip. It is not going with the image, but if you don't know anything, and when I'm is thinking, then I also get to know about the trip that they are planning. Their school is going on a trip, so he was convincing his friends to go on the trip, so they can enjoy the trip very well. They can click pictures, they can make memories there. How they prepare, how they go, how they plan. So this was aim action. But if you go with the college, then there is no goal. If you go individually, then we have more scopes. Like we are doing packing, we are booking rentals, we are booking stays, we are deciding locations where to go, we are booking tickets. So how we manage our schedule. So there are a lot of actions we can add if you are going our own, not with the school. So that was a difference with it. So, or we can go with any trip like like organizing some GK quiz in it, or we can one theme election. Like the main character is announcing, Raman got to know that there are the president election going on in his college, so he wanted to took part. So he came to his friends and tell them that he is going to take part in the election. So his friend is shocked by seeing his. After that, Raman tell them he want to work for the welfare of the students, and so that after that how they decided. Firstly, they nominate them and they file nomination. After that, they meet individuals singly, asked the problems, and make a manifesto, do rallies, gatherings, visited mess, canteen, library, note issues, was make sure to resolve them, making some themes like vote for future and vote for yourself, many things. After that, they win the election, and Raman immediately started working on the solving the issues. This is also a theme we can go with that. So if you know any other theme different to his, please tell me about the theme and feel free to share about me. And if you want to give some advice to me, so please write down in the comment section and please support the channel.